Okay, so I wanted to talk to you this morning because a friend of mine sent me this. Dr. Li-Meng Yan's first report, COVID-19 was made in a Wuhan lab. Okay, so you got all of this nonsense here, and I'll put this in the description so you guys can read it, right? Unprecedented, right? We still don't have any autopsies, we don't have viral load reports, right? So we got this person making all of these claims, right? Now, let me show you something that the CDC put out. This is real-time diagnostic panel instructions for use. So this is for your test, 713, right? So this is a while. Now look at here. This is page 3, or I think it's page 4 down at the bottom here. No, sorry, 2. So positive results are indicative of active infection with 2019 novel coronavirus, but do not rule out bacteria infection or co-infection with other viruses. The agent detected may not be the definite cause of disease. See that? Then read this here. Negative results do not preclude 2019 novel coronavirus infection and should not be used as the sole basis for treatment or other patient management decisions. Negative results must be combined with clinical observations, patient history, and epidemiological information. So they're covering their ass here, right? Covering their arse. Now let me show you what's the most important part of this. They hide it, guess what, on page 3 nines or the inverted 3 sixes, right? Tell you what, if you go to like page 3 6 and 3 9 of every freaking document that these bastards produce, probably find something interesting. Oh yeah, so it's not this 38. This is 39 on this page, right? Since no quantified virus isolates of the 2019 novel coronavirus are currently available, assays designed for detection of the 2019 novel coronavirus RNA were tested with characterized stocks of in vitro transcribed full-length RNA and gene bank accession, that's its number, of known titer, spiked into a diluent consisting of a suspension of human A549 cells and viral transport medium to clinical specimen. So this, it has not even existed, okay, right? Then we got them putting out this report here, right, telling you all about how it was created in a lab. And then let me show you who this person is. Whoops. So, do you think this man who's pretending to be a woman is telling you the truth? Look at this. Is this a Chinese female? On what planet is that? Look at the brow ridge. Look at this nose. Look at the width of the nose going into the skull. Look at how square this jaw is, and look at these ears. This is male. You think this person who can't even tell you the truth about what they are is telling you the truth? Come on, y'all. So I want you guys to start looking at whoever, right? Whoever's telling you some bullshit. Like, look at this Dr. Theresa May up in Canada. I think it's Teresa. Oh, maybe I'm thinking the wrong name. Dr. Who's that doctor in Canada, the Asian man that's pretending to be a woman? You know who I'm talking about? Yeah, here we go. You think this dude here, you think this guy is telling you the truth? Right? You think this man who can't even be bothered to put on some makeup, he just grew his hair out, you think he's telling you the truth? Right? You think this guy, you think this man here, this little man, loves you? Oh, of course, he wants us to wear some masks. I want it to wear some masks. How come it never wears any masks, huh? This creature, this big old man hand. Look at this hand. Look at these knuckles. Is it a boxer? This is who we're supposed to believe, right? This is who runs the world, these creatures. And we're supposed to believe them, right? Someone had asked me to look at Selena. Elena. I already know the answer. Oh, look at the collarbones. See this right here? Straight across? Male. It's one of the males that hasn't had the surgery that they can do. It's one of the better ones, though. Is that the 666 it's slashing? See the back here? See this right here? This high waist, and then they put this belt on. See that? Is that female? The neck. Look how thick that neck is. It's got a Brazilian butt lift, though. A woman's back is a curve. See, they're trying to mimic that curve. This back has a curve down low in a J, where men do. This one's one of the better ones, though. That's why it was so popular. Sorry, y'all. Stupid computer. They always get fat really low here when they take these hormones. See this jaw? Big. They always got to wear. What the hell kind of freaking Photoshop is this? Make this trunk look smaller, huh? The sad thing is, like, they're always playing us, right? They always got some thing going on. Like, this person was killed, so everyone's crying. Look at this back. Ooh. Look at this back. See how the back, let me see if I can get this, let me show you guys. I don't know if it's going to show up good on, it's hard to see these pictures sometimes in the small internet little thing there. See this? See that back? Is that female? No, it's male. You see this, how the spine goes? And they always have to have this. They either do the high waist or the low waist, depending upon the year. But here they're trying to mimic as if this was an S-shaped curve, and it's not. This person's back curves right down there at the butt, and that's it. That's straight, strong. Look at how strong the male spine is. Jaw, too. This is one of the better ones. They did a good job with the makeup, and that's how they do it. The good ones get famous, you know? At least they used to be. You see how long the torso is? See this long? Let me try to get it to where you can see it better. They did good in terms of these pictures, right? You gotta keep looking at their pictures, because you remember they photoshopped them. Look at how long the torso is, right? This is an illusion, right? I'm putting a belt and a high waist here to hide that I have a giant male rib cage that goes like all the way down to my pelvis almost, right? A woman's rib cage is smaller to fit a baby in here, right? This armpit is not female. This is a square wrist. This is sad because I like this one. Shoulders are wider than the hips. Had some nice music. A lot of my friends were really, one of my good friends was really in love with Selena. He managed to marry a girl, a real girl that looks like her. Let's see here. Yeah, see, they get this, like, they get this big arse put on them, and then they have this male spine. It's still pretty good, though. It's one of the best ones. You have to really look. See, you have to really look for pictures of this one that are, of course, this one didn't live long enough, or whatever you want to call it. I don't know if they really actually kill them or what. I don't think they really do. I doubt it. Like, what real woman needs to wear something like this? Right? Look at how high the belly button is. That's another thing. Like, a woman's belly button is lower, right? Because you got a uterus down there, and you would have a baby in there, and you'd have an umbilical cord. And they wear these wide shoulder pads to make it seem like they're trying to hide their shoulders, what they're doing. The ears are pretty high on this one, though. Forehead has been done, but it still slopes back. See this? This is just a big, like, fat transfer. I didn't even know they did that stuff at the time, but doesn't make doesn't bother me because I know now what I know I'm looking at. So let's go here, look at some of these closer. Big forehead though. This is its wax statue. Big palette, huge palette for a woman. Just not letting a real woman do anything these days, unless you're pretending to be a man. Queen. Like, they're always calling them queen. Look at this forehead. Good Lord in heaven. You know, without this the fake lips, right? And the outline. I'll show you. This is outline. You probably can't see it yet. Let me go here. Now look, this is the tricks of the trade here, right? We got big boofy hair. We have a giant forehead that's been shaved down. And we have lips that have been injected, and they're still outlining the outside of them. Make it seem more female. This one had a lot of work done. A lot of work. Now this is what I was talking about. The long torso. Big neck. It's one of the better ones though. That's why they're still making money off of it. What is staring at you? Imagine the makeup is gone. What is staring at you? Look at that back. That's every lean man that you know's back. See the size of this palette? Now I'm a pretty big woman and I don't have a palette like that. I'm bigger than this person. Is this a mustache? Oh no, you have to really look at it. It looks like a mustache. They put these fingernails on, right, to make their hands look female, right? They want to have that tapered kind of look. But if you watch your movies and whatever, watch their nails. Look at their hand, not the nail. The nail is the trick, right? Square jaw. Some women have that though. It's almost Asian looking, right? Like Thai, maybe even. You know, this one didn't speak Spanish. And a lot of times I think they they do switch the races on us. Like Halle Berry, you know, the mag, he thinks that Halle Berry is Malaysian. Could be. Now look at this. What is looking at you? Is this female? Neck looks small here. It's one of the better ones. But I still think it's a dude. Look at that. Who would win the headbutt contest? I know I wouldn't. Anyways, just some things to think about. Whenever you see something, right? When someone is telling you something, oh, here's some bullshit. Well, you need to look at who they are. Look at their face. Tell me if you really believe that this guy, Meng, right? Li-Meng Yan. You think this guy's telling you the truth? I don't.